Hello everyone, I decided to make a video in regards to ginseng mining and is it really profitable. Now a lot of people talk about that ginseng mining is very profitable and they're very happy with it, and I'm also one of those people. But if we really sit down and think about it, we can't really say that at the moment, because by saying it is really profitable and it's a very good investment without making actually a profit out of it, it's a wrong way to look at it. What I mean by that is, I'll explain it. So as you can see guys, I have 443 mega hash of Dash X11, and in order to have this I have invested, if we go to my orders, I have invested so far for this, I have once $485, second time $485, and one time $970, and also $116.40. So that brings my total to $2,056.40. Now I also have some free dashes, which does help, but my actual investment is $2,056.40. So, having this in mind, if we now go back to my payments and we look at what I have made so far, so I started on the 26th of March, so that is, let's see how many days, 26th of March, that's 7 days, 8, 9, 10, 7, 7, 8, 9, 10, 10 days, 11 days. So I've started about, let's say, 11 days ago, and I have already invested $2,056. And what I've made so far is 0.7 dash. If we take this, let's see what I made so far. If we go here, nope, keep forgetting which link to click on. I don't know why, but it takes time to load for the last few days. Maybe because the dash is going up. Well, funny enough, it's going down a bit, but never mind. So far I have made $52. So for 11 days I have made $52. Now of course, ginseng mining pays about 24-48 hours later, so I still got a bit of money to take. Let's assume I have made $60. So as you can see, I've got a long way to go. If I have, let's say, made $60, that will bring, let's say, my investments down to, let's see this. That will bring, I still got another $2,000 to make. Now, what does that mean is that I am hoping the mining difficulty will not go much up. The price will more or less at least stay the same, because let's see, if we look at it here, if we go here and calculate how much money I'll be making, so I've got 443 mega hashes. So if I go here, put 443 mega hashes, take this out, and let's say, because I've got left 2,000, let's say my investment is 2,000, calculate, it will take me 210 days to make my money back if everything stays the same as it is right now, shown in here, in terms of the price of the Dash, in terms of the difficulty mining it, it will take me 210 days to make it, which sounds very good because remember, this is a 2-year contract. So after the 200 days, I've got another, let's say, 150 days plus another year, which should make my profit really good. Now, by saying Genesis Mine is really profitable, it's for myself and everybody else who says that it is very profitable, hoping that this will be the case. However, I'm being a realist, and I have to have in mind that in life anything could happen. I mean, who knows? Genesis Mining may close tomorrow. And then would I be saying it is very profitable? No, I won't. What will happen if suddenly Dash crashes? Because as you can see, my investments at the moment is only in Dash. Would I be saying it is very profitable? No, I won't be. However, I'm being optimist and I'm saying it is profitable. And so far, for me, it is making money. Is it really, really profitable? I'll be wrong if I say it is, because I still got another $2,000 to make to break even, and after that, I can say Genesis Mining, Dash currency, it is profitable, and maybe after I've made my money back and let's say 100 days has passed, I could turn around and say it is very, very profitable. So you have to have this in mind, that you have to expect anything that could go wrong and it could happen. I mean, there are other, let's say, companies that, I don't want to mention any names, but other cloud mining websites who have gone down or stopped paying, and people have lost money or have barely broken even. So if you go and ask them at the beginning, maybe they were talking, oh, this size was very profitable, I was making very good money. But then when all fell down, and if you see them again and you ask them, how is it, was it really profitable? Probably, they will say, no, it wasn't, I actually lost a lot of money. Now, I'm not saying this will happen with Genesis Mining, and I hope it doesn't, because the company, the site, and everything is so far running really, really smooth, and everything is perfect. Any problems I have, I can just ask them. They answer me straight away. I can't say nothing but praising for them. Really, really happy with them. But then again, just life. Down the road, anything could happen. So you have to have this in mind, that anything could happen before you start investing. I advise you, if you are thinking of investing into cryptocurrency and mining, to start now rather than wait later, because you may be, losing vital, time and days, and things may change and all this. So if you are thinking of doing it, for the moment, I can say it is the right thing to do. You'll be very happy with it. It looks like we all be making good money, and for the time being, I can't say and I can't see it going wrong. But I am being a realist, and I'm expecting anything that could happen. So I have to, not get too happy about it, and just be positive and think that nothing will go, wrong. One final advice I could say is that when I talk with some of my friends who actually have rigs, they have built rigs and they're mining on their own. What we talk about is that it's all good, but what they do is, as soon as they make something, they don't transfer. You see, what happens is, when we have this contract with Genesis Mining, we tend to, as soon as we get, let's say, if we go here into my wallet, because at the moment I'm not getting any payments because I made my upgrade with credit card, and I'm only getting payments for the free dashes, for the free upgrades, that I got. So that's why this is so low. As soon as the 30 days has expired, I will start getting good payments. But in the meantime, what I'm trying to say is that, let's say I was getting half a dash every day and this was accumulating, and let's say suddenly you see here I have 200, 400, whatever dollars. What we tend to do is, when we have companies like Genesis Mining, is that we think, oh, let me invest back, let me upgrade my hash power, because I gotta keep on upgrading in order to grow, in order to make more money and all this. But you tend to fall into this cycle where you are putting all your eggs in one basket. And even if it's not just Dash, even if it's a Bitcoin or Ethereum or whatever, Monero or Litecoin, whatever, you tend to put all your money back into the mining. And if something goes wrong, let's say with Genesis Mining, again, I'm not saying it will, and hopefully it won't. I have nothing positive and good words to say about them. But just let's assume something does go wrong, or let's say something goes wrong with the whole cryptocurrency situation, you won't have any money left. And that is because it's so easy to upgrade. All you do is, you have money, you come in here, you click upgrade hash power, you choose what you want to upgrade. Let's say Dash Mining, you choose invest $240, then you click continue, and then by clicking a few buttons, you're making another upgrade, and you're spending your money, and then you're spending your money, and you tend to not actually cashing out this money or keeping them. You tend to not keeping the Dash or the Bitcoin or the Ethereum, or if you have actually withdrawn the money, sold this currency and withdraw the cash into your bank. But we tend to pour all of them back, or most of them, because it's so easy actually to do that. Now with my friends who have the home rigs, because they can't just get $100 and go and buy another rig or go and buy another card, in there, as you're gonna have to have quite a big chunk of money in order to build, let's say, another rig, because it's the hustle and buying the cards and all this. It's not so easy, so they tend to keep the money, because let's say they build one rig or two rigs or three rigs, whatever. I've got friends with 5 and 6 rigs, so they tend to keep them, and they just tend to withdraw the money and keep the money into their bank. So looking down the road, what could happen is, for them having all this money into their bank, and for us, people who have these cloud mining accounts, have all the money into hash power. And if something does go wrong, we will lose everything. And we won't have anything to sell, because if something does go wrong, let's say with the cryptocurrency situation, Bitcoin, Dash, whatever, Ethereum, people who has actually rigs, they can sell the rigs and still recoup some of the money they invested, but we can't recoup anything back. So my advice is, don't just pour everything back into into the mining sites, even if it's Genesis Mining or any other site. Although I'm very happy with it, we have to be cautious. We have to be cautious, because we don't want down the road to lose all the money, all the investments, everything we had, because unless we take this money as cash into our banks, we can't really say we made profit. If it all circulates between the wallets, then back to the sites, then into the wallets, and then back into the sites, and suddenly we don't take anything into the bank accounts, we actually haven't made any money. We only kind of like play the game, and the game came to an end, and when we look at our bank statement, it says zero. So then, even if it was really, really profitable, if it suddenly all comes to an end, and you see in your bank account say zero, you actually haven't made any money. Well, saying this, I must say, so far it's been nothing but pleasure dealing with Genesis Mining. It's been very good for me. I am planning to upgrade, but I will be cautious and not rush into it, and not invest all my eggs in this basket, but I am planning to grow, and if you guys want to grow with me, I'll be very happy, using your codes and for you using my code. You can find it under the description of this video. If you do use my code, please just write me a comment and I'll use your code as soon as I'm upgrading. At the moment I'm not upgrading as much as I want, because again, as I said, when I bought these mega hashes, I used a credit card, and I have to wait now for 30 days to get my first payment. As soon as those 30 days and I get this chunk of money, which will be quite good, hopefully by the end of these 30 days, I will be able to start upgrading and using everyone's code, and hopefully see this hash power going up and up, and hopefully we all of us make a lot of money. Well, thank you for watching, and see you on the next one. Bye bye.